Welcome to Project Mindset, the space where calm meets clarity and wisdom becomes your guide. I'm so grateful you're here. Every week, we explore powerful life lessons, mindset shifts, and quiet strength. Not the loud kind, but the kind that transforms your path from within. If you're someone who values peace over pressure, growth over noise, and truth over trends, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, settle in. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button if something resonates, and share this space with someone who needs it today. Let's walk this journey, gently, powerfully together. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked away from a conversation and felt heavier than before it started? Not because you shared something deep, but because someone else poured their chaos into your calm? I used to carry that weight. Silently. Repeatedly. I believed it was kindness to always listen, to always be available. But then I learned this truth. You can be kind and still have boundaries. And that changed everything. There was a woman in my life, let's call her Mira. Every time we spoke, it started small. But soon, I was soaked in complaints, judgments, and criticism that weren't even mine. I began to dread the calls, but still answered. Why? Because I was afraid that protecting my peace would somehow harm hers. Until one day, my teacher said something I'll never forget. Some people aren't asking you to hold space, they're asking you to hold their chaos. That is not your duty. And that became the beginning of my secret formula to limiting negative people. With grace, not guilt. Step 1 is clarity. Before setting boundaries, you need to know where you stand. Ask yourself, what conversations drain me? What people leave me feeling smaller, not stronger? Awareness is the beginning of all healing. Step 2 is distance. Without drama. Not every boundary needs an announcement. You don't have to confront or explain everything. Sometimes it's simply fewer texts, delayed replies, less emotional availability. Remember, silence is also a boundary, and it speaks very clearly. Step 3 is replace, don't just remove. When you create space by limiting negative energy, fill it with light. More time in nature, more uplifting voices, more people who water your spirit instead of wilting it. You're not just removing someone. You're reclaiming your time, your energy, and your emotional garden. One of the greatest lessons I've learned is this. Not everyone deserves front-row access to your soul. Your energy is sacred, and not everyone will treat it that way. But you can still wish them well from afar. So, here's what I want you to remember. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to protect your joy. You are allowed to be kind and walk away, all at the same time. This week, try this. Limit one draining interaction. Say no without over-explaining. And watch how peace begins to return to you. I'm the gentle warrior, and I believe your peace is not just precious. It's your responsibility. If this message helped you feel seen or understood, take a moment to breathe and share this light forward. Tap like if you're choosing peace. Comment below. What's one boundary you'll honor this week with grace? Subscribe and join me again for more quiet strength, life lessons, and soul-deep reflections. Let's grow stronger, together, one peaceful boundary at a time.